You know, some people might think that Mark Linton and Linton's Enchanted Gardens is in the business of landscaping, plants, trees, and shrubs, but you know what I've really discovered? They're in the business of creating more leisure time. When you have low maintenance landscaping, you have more leisure time. We're going to talk about that on the show coming up. Stay with us.
Bring the family and step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, a world full of color and inspiration. Beautiful ideas to transform your home both inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your home and garden, plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Stop by and you'll see why we were voted the best home and garden center in Indiana, or check out lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart. Just watch for the attraction signs.
Welcome to another edition of our program from Linton's on County Road 17 in Elkhart. Linton's Enchanted Gardens owner, Mark Linton, here with me, and we're on location. Mark, always enjoy doing this.
It's a beautiful day to be out here.
It is almost a Hawaiian type feel with the sunshine, blue skies, and temperatures in the 80s and 90s. In fact, this weekend at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, you've got a Hawaiian theme going on, don't you?
We do. We've got a lot of great activities as well as sales planned for the entire family.
And you're going to award those who dress up in the Hawaiian motif, or that whole attire actually is going to generate some discounts.
That's right. If you're daring enough to show up with a coconut halter top and a grass skirt, you're going to save 75% off on select plants, trees, and shrubs. If you're not quite that daring, all you have to do is wear a Hawaiian print shirt, and you're going to save 50%.
For guys, I mean, you could wear coconuts as earmuffs and still get 75% off, right?
You know, it wouldn't be the first time we've had guys show up that way.
All right, a lot of great detail on that Hawaiian luau special in the second half of our program today, and some great discounts on plants, trees, and shrubs. But right now, you're going to see, kind of in a realistic backdrop, what Mark has done with his landscape part of Linton's Enchanted Garden, with plenty of great plants, trees, and shrubs here, Mark, at a Parade of Homes home here in Granger.
You're right, Craig. This was just recently featured in this year's Parade of Homes. Had excellent showing here. A lot of people went through this home. This home is built by Troyer's Custom Built Homes out of St. Joe County. Gorgeous home, and got really involved with the homeowner, and they had some requirements, and the most important thing was that we create a low maintenance landscape for them. They are retired, and they did not want to be a full-time gardener. They didn't want to be a slave to their gardener, and so we selected a plant palette of trees, shrubs, perennial flowers that are just going to be easy to maintain.
Excellent. You know, when you've been in business and cared for people as long as Linton's, you develop relationships. And Mark, great example here. Not the first time they've called on Linton's.
You're right. Actually, we've incorporated a fountain that they had purchased from us many years ago. It was at their previous home, and we found a special spot for that, featuring it up by the front porch.
And we'll take a closer look at that in a moment. We're standing on some bark, not the kind of bark that you're thinking of. This is unique bark.
It is, and this is called stone bark ground cover, and it is a man-made product, and it is designed to replicate bark nuggets or bark chunks. And the nice thing about this is it doesn't rot, it doesn't decay, and it looks good all year long, and it goes along with that low maintenance theme. And with this ground cover, we can put down a woven fabric weed barrier, excellent weed control. It lets water go through but prevents weeds from coming up. The homeowner gets that nice natural look of the bark, but they're not going to have to be top dressing it. They're not going to have to be replenishing it as it slowly decays or breaks down, as what most bark typically does.
Price point on something like this, fairly moderate?
You know what? People always want us to figure it up both ways, and especially when we ever work for an accountant or a numbers person. You know, when you do the math, it actually is a very good decision. Every single accountant that we've worked for, they go with this as an option because you're not having to replenish the bark. It is a larger investment up front, but if you're going to be at that home for quite a few years, it is certainly going to pay for itself. And it's a beautiful, right on the money, nice, good, clean look.
Not uncommon at all, is it, Mark, to replenish bark on a yearly or biannual basis?
Especially with folks with irrigation system. Yeah. Those that are watering bark and putting water on it every day, it's going to rot, it's going to decay a lot faster. Nice thing about this is there's no decay at all.
All right, you can pick up on this product at Linton's. Check them out online if you'd like, lintons.com. Mark, what else here for us today?
Well, directly here behind me, this is a summer flowering dogwood. It is a Chinese dogwood, also known as a Kusa dogwood. Blooms with beautiful white flowers, very similar to our native dogwood, but blooms the entire month of June for about a 4-week period. We've got that here anchoring the corner of the house. Here in front of us, we've got some dwarf repeat blooming daylilies. These are going to be coming into their glory in just a week or so. These are flowers that come back year after year. We've also incorporated some nice low maintenance evergreens. This is one of my personal favorites here. This is called a Linesville Arbovita. And when you say Arbovita, a lot of folks actually cringe that they don't care for Arbovita as well. This is a beautiful specimen plant, naturally shapes itself into a globe shape, maintains this beautiful fluffy type of look 12 months out of the year. We're using this for the bones of the landscape, actually anchoring the corner of the landscape here, and they're positioned here so that they always stay below the base of the window. We've incorporated some native fieldstone boulders in here to give a nice look, a little bit of a contrast in color. Also, when you look at our stonebark ground cover up against the house, instead of doing the common washed river gravel, we really wanted some nice color contrast up against the lighter color stone foundation there. The brown tones that you see in the stonebark also tie in with the cedar split shakes, which are on the side of the house.
I take it the homeowner probably is in favor of what you've done here, Mark, especially with the color contrast you've been talking about. It's really nice. It's stunning.
They were very pleased with the results. We've got some beautiful knockout roses here. These, again, are low maintenance plants. They bloom spring, summer, and fall almost continuously. They are known for providing over 2,000 blooms per season. No deadheading necessary. You're not going to have to trim off the old or spent flowers. They actually deadhead themselves. Very, very hardy, disease and insect resistant. These are going to reach about 3.5 feet in height, and going to have a nice splash of color here.
How long will it take for them to get that size?
Well, we don't want them to get real huge. Going to receive about 6 inches of growth each year.
Very good. Again, low maintenance, and they deadhead themselves. That's great.
And then around the post lamp here, we've got these beautiful coral bells, prized for the ruffled leaves. And as you see them blowing and moving in the wind, you see the burgundy backside of the leaves. Earlier in the season, these sent up taller spikes of pink flowers, which attract both hummingbirds and butterflies. These are perennials, so they come back year after year. None of these plants here are going to be necessary to replant, that again fall into that low maintenance category.
I did see a butterfly earlier, so they like hanging around even into the summer, it looks like. Now, you mentioned the fountain that was actually purchased some time ago by the homeowner, right?
That's right, and we put it up here front and center. It's very relaxing to have not only the sights, but the sounds of the falling water. Very whimsical type of look here. And again, we've got some dwarf conifers in the background. This is a nice little dwarf patio tree. It is a globe blue spruce patio tree, prized for the bright blue colored needles, and it's going to provide that color 12 months out of the year.
You know, I like what you do with boulders, Mark. You don't go overboard. Some landscape design kind of does that at times, but it's delicately appointed here.
We like to use them as an accent. This one over here is actually one of our artificial boulders. This is where the wellhead ended up being, and so those necessary evils is what I call them. We hid or disguised that underneath a fiberglass boulder here. So
We've seen this before, haven't we?
yep, it is a hollow fiberglass boulder, and it's providing a great benefit of hiding those ugly wellheads.
Now, again, if you took a look at this one and didn't know any better, you would think it was the same kind of a boulder that we saw earlier. It's just that natural.
So don't tell anyone.
What else here, Mark?
Oh, directly behind us here, Craig, this is a prized Japanese lace leaf maple. Beautiful lacy type of leaves with burgundy color tones. Really nice color contrast in front of the white stone ground cover. It's actually equally beautiful in the wintertime with no leaves on it. And at that time of the year, you can enjoy and appreciate the weeping branch structure on that.
Always have an eye for the fall and winter, don't you, when you put it together a design such as this?
You know, it's important. A lot of folks forget about that. We've got fall, we've got winter, we've got early spring before things are in bloom and leafed out. Here in Michiana, that's about 6 months out of the year, so extremely important. Probably the biggest mistake that our do-it-yourself customers make when they come into the garden center, they always gravitate to what's in color, what's in bloom, and then they forget about the winter time, and looks pretty bare naked at that time of the year.
Well, you're going to get some sound landscape advice when you check out Linton's. You can stop by, of course, this weekend until 6, Saturday or Sunday during the Hawaiian Luau, and again, this is a nice little flank to what we saw on the other side, Mark.
Yeah, we've got contrast in textures here. Got some nice movement going in the breeze here. These are dwarf ornamental grasses. These are gold variegated liriopes. In a few weeks, they're going to send up shoots of beautiful blue spikes of flowers. When you've got that blue contrasted against those gold-colored leaves, absolutely gorgeous. Something unusual back here, Craig. This is something that we create ourselves. These shrubs typically don't grow in this manner. This is called a fan yew. We have created almost an espalier design. We've got a kind of a long stretch, kind of a bare wall here that we could use not only some height but some width. This provides a nice evergreen backdrop to our ornamental grasses here. We've done the hard work creating this unusual shape, very easy for the homeowner, just with a couple of prunings each season to do a nice arch-shaped top and then pruning the front rather flat.
How high up on the exterior will this actually go if you let it?
Well, ideally, eventually, we'd like to see it about 5-6 feet in height and about the same in width and a nice curved or arch top to that.
All right, what else down the road here, Mark?
Oh, we've got lots of different plants like to share with. Here in front of me, these are little miniature coreopsis. These are perennial flowers. You don't have to plant them each year. They come back year after year. And actually each year they get bigger and better. These not only bloom in the springtime, they continue to bloom all throughout this summertime. As they grow and mature, they'll get to be about 2 or 3 times this size. They take on a real nice mounding type of shape. They're also self-deadheading, so you don't have to go out there and cut off the old flower heads.
This is really a welcome little angle into the front door area, isn't it?
We designed this, actually designed the sidewalk for the builder and the homeowner. We wanted to have a front sidewalk that would wind through the landscape plants here.
And again, it kind of mirrors the movement that we get in the plants.
It does. We've got some nice flow going on here. A nice specimen evergreen here. This is a weeping white spruce. And sometimes people say, well, What's wrong with that? Well, you know what? That's what makes it so special. It is. It's out here front and center. It's getting special attention, and as it grows and matures, we eventually like for it to get up to about the eaves or the overhang of the house. Beautiful two tones of color. The new growth is blue. The older, more mature growth is green. Beautiful graceful branches. We would actually like for it to have a nice skirting action. The lower branches kind of spread over the boulder that we've got placed there.
Very good. Another well-appointed boulder at that. What else, Mark?
Over here to our right, this is a Hellman's Pillar Barberry. Unusual, kind of a rare type of barberry. Again, nice color contrast in front of the white stone. This has burgundy colored leaves all spring, summer, and fall. And in the springtime, as an added bonus, going to get little pink and yellow bell-shaped flowers. But this is something that the homeowner will never, ever have to worry about it overgrowing this area and into the driveway. If you don't prune it, Craig, it can only get to be about 2 feet in height. Eventually, we'd like to see it about 4 feet in height. Only going to be pruning the tops of that.
And again, the color really contrasts well with the exterior.
Yeah, and on the other side of the garage, we've got its twin. We've got some nice balance and harmony going on there.
Nothing wrong with balance and harmony as we feature a parade of home here in Granger. And Mark, this is a stunning little wow, isn't it?
It is, and certainly can't take credit for this. This is something that the homeowner had actually custom built and made for here, and shared his vision with me. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's something different. It's unusual. Not seen it before, and so this is something that they fill each year with annual flowers and gives a nice splash of color here and kind of a contemporary type of look.
Yeah, very, very nice. It's interesting. You said the homeowners were retirement age, but their whole design and idea of outdoor decor is nothing like an elderly person's.
Oh, absolutely not. If you go inside this house, it is amazing. It's incredible, and it really sparked a lot of ideas for the guests that came for the Parade of Homes.
Right. Well, down the road here, we've got a mailbox. You can't forget the mailbox. It serves a practical purpose. And in a lot of these communities, there is code, obviously, and covenants. And was there anything here like that?
Well, this is probably one of the best dressed mailboxes in the neighborhood. Again, we're featuring the stone bark ground cover. Got some nice color out here, as well as some winter interest. The dwarf globe blue spruce does a nice job of pretty much naturally shaping itself. Bright blue 12 months out of the year. Bright golden color down here with the sabric gold juniper. Again, difference in colors and textures. The sabric gold juniper is more of a fluffy type of evergreen, and we've got more of a solid form with the globe blue spruce. And then for some height and additional color, this is one of my personal favorites. It is a Diablo 9-bark patio tree, and has all sorts of cool different features. Bloomed earlier this year. You can see where the clusters of pink and yellow colored flowers were. It has burgundy leaves spring, summer, and fall, and something that's really, really cool.
Is it the trunk?
It is the trunk, yeah. This is an exfoliating type of bark. You get the different colors there. It's just too cool.
That is really a neat look. And of course, ideas inspired by Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart. You're going to get all kinds of great ideas when you stop by this weekend. And when you do so, you're going to pick up on some wonderful savings on plants, trees, and shrubs. Many of them just like the ones we're seeing on display here.
One of the first things that the homeowner asked for was 3 white birch trees, and we honored that request, put them out here front and center, created this beautiful island bed for them, and as these grow and mature, that white bark becomes even more intense. The juvenile bark is more of a brownish color, but these are going to get to be about 30-40 feet in height, and again, that white bark is going to tie in nicely with the white stone and the white trim that's on the house. We also did a repaint repeat of the Sabric Gold Junipers that ties in with the mailbox. And then this is a great little dwarf low maintenance shrub. These are called Wine and Roses Weigelias. We've got a grouping of 3 of them here. They go through 3 bloom cycles. So bloom in the spring, again in the summer, and again in the fall. And then when they're in bloom, they are hummingbird and butterfly magnets.
So you're going to see a lot of activity in the front yard. What a way to be greeted when you come home from a long trip away, huh?
That's right. And we also incorporated some perennials in here for some nice seasonal color. We still have these beautiful dianthus in bloom with these little miniature carnation-like type of flowers. They start blooming very early on in the springtime and continue to bloom into the summer and have beautiful kind of a blue-gray color, tuft of grass-like type of leaves. And on each end, we've got a couple of creeping phlox, which bloom even earlier in the springtime. Those are going to do a nice job of spreading over the stone ground cover.
Mark, excellent job.
Thank you, Craig.
If you want more ideas on how to make your home something spectacular, just call on the experts at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, online, lintons.com. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. A world full of color and inspiration. Beautiful ideas to transform your home inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your own home and garden. Plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Right now, save on dazzling daylilies, only $3.99. Visit Lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart, between the 20 bypass and exit 96 off the toll road.
Well, we are back on the program to wind things up here from Linton's Enchanted Gardens on County Road 17 in Elkhart. And a reminder right up front to come and join us today and tomorrow. And Mark, there's good reason for that. It's the Hawaiian Luau here. It's an annual event. Can you recall how many years you've been celebrating this way?
Oh, Craig, it's been at least 15 years that we've been doing this event. And we actually have a lot of fun with this and see a lot of crazy things going on.
Now, the more daring you get in your attire, the deeper the discount. Can you kind of go over some of that?
The less you wear, the more you save. Basically is wrapped up to that. But seriously, if you show up with a coconut top and a hula grass skirt, we have a long laundry list of plants, trees, and shrubs that you are entitled to a 75% savings on.
And if you're not quite that daring, you can still save 50%, right?
You can. For the rest of the folks, just simply wear a flower-patterned shirt, a Hawaiian shirt, and we have a whole nother long laundry list of plants, trees, and shrubs you're going to save 50% savings on.
Fun for the entire family. It's the Hawaiian Luau here, both today and tomorrow until 6 o'clock. And Mark, not only can you save big, but free drinks for everybody.
That's right. We are serving fresh tropical fruit drinks, and as soon as you're greeted, going to be receiving a lei. And over here, we've got just a small sampling of the many plants and shrubs that are going to be on sale.
All right, well, let's head back there. What do you say? And as Mark mentioned, there are really too many plants, trees, and shrubs to even display on a segment like this, but we'll do our best with a sampling, right?
That's right, Craig. First of all, I'd like to mention our flats of flowers. There's not an awful lot left. We are blowing them out. They're only $3.99 a flat. Huge savings, and it's not too late to plant a vegetable garden if you haven't started. Our vegetables are all 50% off, but probably after this weekend, they're gone.
Let's get started, Mark.
This first shrub here, this is in the hibiscus family, ties in with our luau. This is a hibiscus rose of Sharon. This one happens to be a purple rose of Sharon. It is on sale. It is over 4 feet tall. It's only $9.49. Our guests are going to be receiving a 50% discount on this.
Excellent, excellent.
In front here, you can see these beautiful buds about ready to burst open. It's a Hall's pink daylily. Has some of the most incredible, beautiful pink flowers. It will continue to bloom throughout the summertime. Buy one, get one free. Going to save $9.99. And then we're featuring a couple of perennial hibiscus as well. This first one here is a beautiful pink hibiscus. It's on sale for only $9.99, and this is a perennial plant. It's going to come back year after year, just starting to bloom. It's got lots of buds that haven't even opened up yet. Beautiful dwarf cypress here. It's called Dainty Doll Cypress. Grows just a fraction of an inch. Perfect for those low maintenance landscapes. Does well in full sun. Also tolerates some shade. Buy one, get one free. Going to save $29.99.
This weekend only, right here at Linton's.
And then here in front of me, this is our Magic Carpet Spirea. Beautiful dwarf compact spirea. Still has some of its lavender flowers. Been blooming since the springtime. If you don't prune this, only gets to be about 3 feet tall, 3 feet in width. Loves intense sun. Bright golden color, spring, summer, and fall. Perfect for low maintenance landscape. Green Thumb Savings Club members are going to save $11.50 on this.
So it's loving this summer's weather, isn't it?
It is very, very happy. And then here next to you, Craig, this is our Shenandoah switchgrass. For our Green Thumb Savings Club members, the regular price is $25.99. They're going to be saving $13 on that.
That's one of your favorites, as I recall.
It is. Beautiful feathery plumes in the fall. You can just start seeing them starting to emerge here, and those are going to rise above these green leaves and put on quite a show later on in the season. And then our bird's nest spruce, part of our freebie sale, buy one, get one free. Another dwarf, compact, slow-growing evergreen. Does well in sunny locations. They're going to save $19.99. Going to get 2 plants for only $19.99.
These deals all through the weekend here at Linton's until 6 o'clock as we celebrate the Hawaiian Luau. And remember, other great discounts when you dress up in the theme.
That's right. Another hardy hibiscus here, perennial hibiscus, comes back year after year. This one's called Peppermint Schnapps. It is only $12.49. Going to be saving $12.50, part of our sale. Out there in front, Craig, beautiful, bright, intense purple-colored flowers. Those are Attraction Butterfly Bush. Buy one, get one free. Going to save $16.99. And down here on the end, we've got our beautiful azaleas here. This is our Coral Bell azalea. Also, buy one, get one free. Going to save $9.99 on this plant. Install it now and enjoy beautiful coral-colored flowers next spring.
Well, wonderful job as usual, Mark. And one more?
Yes, this is saved the best for last. Yeah. This is a bluebird hydrangea. If you've ever wanted a blue hydrangea, this is it. A great performing hydrangea. You're going to buy 2 and actually get 3 free. This is a huge hydrangea in bloom right now. Our guests are going to be saving $59.97.
Buy 2 and get 3 free? How can you do this?
Limited time only, Craig.
That's the key.
And once they're gone, so hurry on in.
Well, thank you for joining us on today's program. Mark Linton, a superb job as always. Hope you enjoyed the feature at the beginning with our landscaping from Granger, Indiana. Just another reminder that you can come out and enjoy yourself here at Linton's. And Mark, you really pride yourself on being a destination, and really, folks, we will not go away disappointed this weekend.
Got a lot of fun activities planned for the family. As always, got our free petting zoo as well.
Sounds great. Hope you can join us here at Linton's. You can go online for more at lintons.com. For our producer, Gary Martin, for Mark Linton, this is Craig Wallen. Until next time, so long, everybody.